Happy holidays, Truth Serum Nation. Happy holidays. We're going to keep this show going. Uh, Grab something to drink, sit back, relax. Let's chop some things up. You know how I do it. I got my nicotine, I got my caffeine. So come hang out with an old man and let's throw some things around. Let's take a look at this scrub, Mark Zuckerberg, and the rest of those rejects. First and foremost, stay with me, folks. Stay with me. And if you want to buy me a cup of coffee, there's a link in the description. One of the best books ever written, second to the Bible. All right. Mark Zuckerberg, owner of Facebook. Censored me, censored everybody, all negative stuff. If you had something positive to say about Donald Trump and you had something bad to say about Joe Biden or Kamala Harris, they put you in Facebook jail for 30 days. This punk, Mark Zuckerberg, and I did a video, the same title, punk ass Mark Zuckerberg, right on his platform. Who cares? So that's all they did is run all negative stuff. 99% of all negative stuff, negative information about Donald Trump during forever. Complete scum. So now Trump gets elected. Who goes to pay Donald Trump a visit? Marky Mark himself. He's down there because I think the FCC might be handing out maybe $1 billion fine. Go right after Mark Zuckerberg. Censorship and how I'm trying to manipulate an election, manipulating information. So Mark Zuckerberg, the scum that you are, get ready for those big fines because the FCC, they should shut them down. They should shut them down, do an investigation, and when they want to turn it back on, they could turn it back on. So Mark Zuckerberg goes down there. Who else? That fruit pie from Canada, Trudeau. That basket case, that other rainbow fruit cake, Trudeau. He goes down to Mar-a-Lago to visit Trump. Because Trump said, we're going to tariff all your goods so bad, you'll rot, Canada. You'll rot. So that little fruitcake, Trudeau, he goes to Mar-a-Lago. Anybody else? Oh, the president of Mexico, that evil demon woman, she visits Donald Trump. And they're all scurrying. So she had to tell the last caravans, turn around. You can't go into America. You'll be entering illegal and you will be prosecuted to the fullest letter of the law. So the gig is up. The gig is up for all that craziness. And they're pissed off that Trump got in. Trump has got these leaders making moves before he's even in office. Before he's even in office, he's done more than Joe Biden and Kamala Harris did in 4 years before he even gets in. Don't most Americans want a safe country? No fentanyl coming in, no crazy gangs coming in from the border. I mean, isn't that just common sense and logical reason? Who is against that? The clown mayor from Denver. Let's keep our eyes and ears open, folks. These sanctuary states and sanctuary cities that are all bravado right now saying, we're not going to go along with the deportation. Oh, so what they're saying is we don't mind having evil, violent criminals in our states, hurting and killing and murdering innocent people. So those sanctuary scumbag governors and mayors, what they're saying is, F you, America, we're going to harbor criminals. So this real winner, this mayor from Denver gets up there. No, we're going to fight it. Well, the new borders are. Kamala was whatever, the border pimp. This new Holman, he said, we'll see day one when Donald Trump gets in. We're going to go take out all the illegal immigrants and we'll see what you're going to do. Governors and mayors, we'll see what you're going to do. You're going to go to jail for number one, obstruction of justice, harboring fugitives, treason, and a slew of other federal charges. So while they're all talking smack, Illinois, Hochul, New York, she's just brain dead. Hochul, governor of New York, she's brain dead. So they're all, well, we're going to do this. You ain't going to do jack squat. You're going to sit there and watch the illegals get deported out of your sanctuary cities and states. That's what you're going to do, or you're going to go to jail. And don't worry, Donald Trump, he's trying to be diplomatic, get the country back. I respect that. I'm not going to get any revenge on Letitia James, that scum, Alvin Bragg with the DA's office in New York City. Well, I'm going to just get the country back. But damn, I don't know. Donald Trump might have a list just like Santa Claus, He might have a list. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, and he's checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's been naughty or nice. So get your toothbrush and underwear. And Obama and Hillary, you can't help Letitia James and Alvin Bragg, because when they go back, when they start getting indicted from Donald Trump's DOJ, when they started getting indicted, Obama's not going to answer your call. Hillary Clinton's not going to answer your call. They'll be like, sorry. Well, good luck. Good luck with that. It's all backfiring. So they think that they're going to obstruct Trump getting all these illegals out. They got nothing. They're like little wimps that can't accept positive change and progress, and they want to stay in their little alternate universe of insanity, perversion, chaos, criminality. They just want to stay and reside in that world. Now, the way it looks moving ahead, who's going to be the next Democrat candidate? They're all nuts. The governors and mayors, they're empty. They got nothing on the shelf waiting down the road. I'm a historic Democrat, but I'm a thinker and a information gatherer, which you don't even need much to figure out what's going on as far as thinking goes. I'm just not loyal to some party that's robbing me dry because my ancestors voted for a particular party. No. It's like when you pick when you play street sports, when you play street sports and you pick your teams. Well, I want the best on my team. Every day we pick new teams, blah, 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 this and that. But I want the best players. And all they've done is dirtied everything up. Now they don't have the House. They don't have the Senate. They have nothing. And old Joe Biden, Hunter Biden got his pardon. And they're saying that all future crimes that haven't been addressed yet are off the table. I'm not sure about that. Good old Joe Biden. I'm not too sure about that. I'm not saying that if I was in a position to pardon my son, I probably would do the same. But all year he was saying, no, I will never pardon him if I get it when I'm out of office. I'll never pardon him. Then boom. Well, nobody believed him anyways. Here's a career criminal politician back to the 70s and 80s that how could anybody take anything out of this brain dead rodent's mouth? So Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook, censorship, that little punk ass that he is, he's going to get called in And I hope it's Tom Cruise. I hope it's Senator Tom Cruise from Texas. And I hope he drills this Zuckerberg like there's no tomorrow. I hope they drill him. And then come with those fines. Come with those fines. I go on YouTube, I get censored. I go on Facebook, I get censored. What's Elon Musk do? He comes up with a platform called X. And you can say anything you want. Wow, what a novel concept. You have freedom of speech in America. Wow, who would have ever thought that was possible? Wow. So YouTube, they censored me and whatever. They've done everything to me under the sun because of my content. Didn't line up with their political bullcrap. And of course, Facebook, they want to put you in Facebook jail for 30 days. Yeah, Zuckerberg, somebody said something you didn't like, and oh, you go to Facebook jail for 30 days. I hope the Ways and Means Committee and the Oversight Committee looks over your social media, Facebook, and they cease and desist it until the investigations are over. Cease and desist Facebook until they do their investigation. Just like they've had Donald Trump in court since 2016. Now you be under investigation for 10 years, Zuckerberg. See how you like it. See how you like it. No, he's up there. He goes to visit Donald Trump. You barred Donald Trump off of Facebook, you clown. You barred him. What a punk. What a punk. Straight punk. Straight punk. I wish I'm 61. I put the boxing gloves on. I'll go in the ring with him. I'll bust him up. Now that's immature, folks. That's a little immature. But geez, you got these people in these positions, and all they do is crime and bullcrap, and it goes on and on and on and on. People could talk smack about the mafia. They could talk smack about the mafia, this or that, blah, 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 blah. But I'll tell you, if there's any bullcrap that goes on, it doesn't last long. You got presidents, criminals, senator, all these criminals. You got these people in there. Nancy Pelosi, dinosaur for a million years, total wrote it. Chuck Schumer, you got these dinosaurs. They're worse than the mob. They've been against their own states in the country for decades. These dinosaurs, unfettered, unchecked, just they could just do whatever they want. They can't take it. There's a new enlightenment. There's a golden age of all Republicans coming in, and it's over. The Democrat Party is dead. It doesn't have a pulse. The midterms are going to come. They're done in the midterms. 2028, they're done. They've been all bought and paid for. All the Democrats, they're all bought and paid for. There's not a legitimate one out there. Who are they going to run? Who are they going to put up there? How about Mark Zuckerberg? How about you run, Mark Zuckerberg? How about you run? All right, you can finance your own campaign. You don't need any donors. How about you run, Mark Zuckerberg? So, we'll see what happens when Donald Trump gets in. Mm-hmm. He knows how to clean the swamp. You know, the first time Donald Trump cleaned out the swamp, he got fooled. He got fooled by a couple of these bad actors. He got fooled. Donald Trump got fooled. He was new. You know, he's bobbing and weaving, trying to figure things out. No, he's got a dream team cabinet, and don't come sideways with Donald Trump. None of them, none of those scums don't come, because now he's got the Department of Justice. Oh boy. Ooh, they're gonna unpack some stuff, and sit back and get your popcorn. They've been trying to put him in jail since 2016. They've had him in court on all bull crap charges. They weaponized the DOJ. They took shots at him, tried to assassinate him. Everything from A to Z that you could do to a guy, a president, and a candidate, they've done. I don't want him to be diplomatic. I want him to put them all in jail and set a standard that you can't play these cutie pie games and use and wield government agencies to use lawfare against people. So stick it to them good, so they'll think twice. Even the Republicans. So nobody's got to worry about that on both sides, because weaponization of that is no good for anybody. Take it out, unless they got it coming to them. So yeah, Obama, Soros, Bezos, Bill Gates, Hillary Clinton, Alvin Bragg, Letitia James, Dorothy Hochul, Governor Newsom, that witch Gretchen from wherever she is, that Gretchen whatever, that witch, they're all done. They're all done. In the campaign, and all the campaign money, now they're all sick that they donated. They all got conned. They thought the polls were closed, and Zuckerberg's over there on Facebook. Get up, the polls are closed. Donate, donate, donate. They faked the polls right off to the last day. Kamala's up by 4 points. Kamala's up 6 points. Kamala's up in all the battleground states. Come on, keep sending that campaign money. Come on, donate, donate, donate. We're going to win this. Come on, Robert De Niro. Come on, George Clooney. Come on, Whoopi Goldberg. Come on. Speaking of the witch Goldberg, Whoopi, the view's all done. They're all done. CBS is picking up a show that's a balanced show. I think they got 2 women hosts that are regular people. They're not legacy media. Megyn Kelly and good. A white girl and a black girl, and they're both real good. So CBS sees this like, wow, we better get it together. We better get it together, because their legacy media is gone. ABC's done. ABC's all done. So Sonny Houston, you don't have to read any more disclaimers. They're done. So people got their information from other information sources, not the historical corrupted network media like CNN. Oh, even Scarborough and that witch hag wife of his went down, or whatever she is. Even they went down to Mar-a-Lago to visit Trump. Those 2 scum CNN, they went down. They went down. Why? Because they got freaking 45 charges of malice and libel against them. If Donald Trump wanted to pursue all those lawsuits he could pursue against CNN, they're running all these lies and garbage on a loop around the clock, just like The View. The head guy of Comcast, Disney, what's his name? Iger. He's the top honcho. He had to tell them, enough. Whoopi and Sonny Houston, enough. Holy cow. The network's tanking. They're selling it for pennies on a dollar. He had to tell those scums. And the Mexican in the middle, that lady, she's bizarre. She won't even get it. She's done. They're all done. How long? And Matt Gaetz, he can sue them if he wanted to too. But they all read these disclaimers. You can't just talk smack for an hour and then at the end read your disclaimer, because then it becomes malicious intent and libel. So the TED guy, Mr. Iger, tried to tell them, hey, we're tanked. Our network is done. We can't afford any more payouts and lawsuits and all this stuff. They're the last ranked show. They're in last place. Bugs Bunny beats them out. So Sonny Houston had all these projects with Disney and ABC and everything else. Sonny, the ringleader, one of the ringleaders, deranged, really deranged. They had an $80 million project, a $40 million project, a $20 million project. They were going to pay her 10, 15 million. They told Sonny Houston, get your stuff and hit the bricks. You damaged our brand name. You've turned ABC into a joke. It has been ever since they went, when they turned it into propaganda. They just turned it into propaganda. That's political propaganda. That's what they turned it into. And so they took the ball and ran with it. But now Hollywood doesn't want to touch Sonny Houston with a 10-foot pole. She's poison. Anywhere she goes, she's poison, because who wants to pay lawsuits off? They don't stop. They keep reading the disclaimer after every show. So you got to love it. You got to love it. So sorry about that 80 million down the drain. Sorry about your salary. And go do podcasts, get whoever you could. Just get the Trump deranged people. Do a podcast if you're capable. Joy Bear, do one. The Mexican, do podcasts. That's all you got left. Do podcasts, because ain't no network gonna pick you up. You girls are like poison. Wow. The spew, the View, and 80 million lawsuits lined up against these girls, and it's over. It's over. So they're cleaning that up. I watched that Hoda, that Oprah clone, Hoda, and the other girl, and I think it was CBS. And that's where these other two good journalists are going. I think CBS has turned the tide, because usually orange man bad, orange man bad, orange man Donald Trump bad. This Hoda, whatever, that Oprah clone. Today they were making gingerbread men, and they were just doing a regular show. They were doing, because those network executives said, enough's enough. How far do you want to tank yourselves? Do a regular talk show, do interesting subjects and topics, and do your show. Forget about politics. Unless you want to bankrupt your network, then go right ahead. But it all made sense. I was surprised when I watched it for 5 minutes and they were doing a regular show. And then I saw that I think Megyn Kelly and the other girl, the other black lady, she's the best, they were going to do a show on CBS. So I think CBS got the memo that if you want to go bankrupt, turn all your crap political and do all that, put it on a loop, and that's it. Disney and Comcast, they don't want it. They don't want no part of it anymore. So I don't know what they're going to replace The View with. You could put cartoons in that time slot and get more viewers. So The View was viewless, and they've had enough. The networks, Disney went woke and rainbow and all this. So Disney's bottom line is screwed. They turned all that rainbow stuff into their content. Before they used to have, when my daughter was young, they used to have the Little Mermaid, the 100 Dalmatians. They used to have wholesome stuff to watch and all this and that. Now they've turned it into a rainbow freak show. So they've tanked it. Their executives would have to know that they're going to tank their shows. They do it on purpose. Why? Because it's just evil, perverted evil. That's what it is. So that's real nice to see. Big Small, Michael M. It's good to see Zuckerberg down there kissing Trump's behind. Yeah. I did a video on Facebook. I put punk ass Mark Zuckerberg right on there. Go ahead. Put me in Facebook jail, Mark Zuckerberg. Now you're down there kissing Trump's behind, because those fines are coming for censorship, manipulating information during elections, election interference. How many federal crimes? How many crimes you want to write up against Zuckerberg? And now he's trying to move to the middle and try to be neutral. Oh, I didn't know. What did you know? I didn't know. He didn't know. Ask him. Ask him. I don't know. Yeah. Get your checkbook out, Zuckerberg, and write that check, because the FCC is coming in, and I hope they shut you down. I hope they shut you right down. They get away with all this crap. So, yeah, they're all going to visit Donald Trump before he's in office. Scarborough and that sidekick, whatever that lady is. The Fruit Loop Trudeau in Canada, that Fruit Loop, he's down there visiting Trump. Trudeau, the Canadian Fruit Loop. That evil dog woman from Mexico, she's visiting Donald Trump. They're all coming back to Big Daddy. They're all coming back. The sheriff is back in town. You better just come correct, because Trump is not what they've done to Donald Trump from day one, and then they're taking shots at him. Write the check, Mike. Write the check, baby. Yeah. Put them all away. And whoever wants to interfere with the deportation, they're all just talking right now. We're gonna refuse deportation of illegal immigrants. Do they even know how deranged they sound? They lost. They're like little kids that somebody took their toy away from them, and they just want to act crazy and stupid now. I don't care, mommy and daddy. I don't care. You took my toy away from me. I don't care. Deranged, little weak rainbows, perverted people, all that. Jaguar, they went rainbow. They're tanking. Walmart, they had to change all their stuff up because they were rainbowed out. They had to change everything up. You see what happened to Bud Light? They start losing money. Then the stockholders are saying, what are you CEOs doing? The stockholders are saying, what the hell are you CEOs doing? Trying to tank the stocks. Donald Trump, get it all straightened out. And Zuckerberg and those Chinese on YouTube, censoring YouTube and all that. Well, they did it to me, YouTube, because I said something they didn't like. On X, and Target too. Target. Oh, the rainbow Target, Mike. Woo! Little kids going in, they're saying, mommy and daddy, what's that? Well, listen, Billy and Junior and Sally, it's a freak show. That's what it is. Stay away from that aisle. It's a freak show. It's a perverted freak show. And Walmart wants to promote all these rainbow transgender things. And the CEO finally had to say, no, we ain't going to do that. We're not going to do that. No. Why would they cater to a 0.5% of their consumers and just piss off and disenfranchise the other 99.9% of their consumers? Why? Who sat down at those board meetings and said, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Let's just tank our stock. Who are these knuckleheads? All you're going to do is hurt your brand. All that rainbow crap. Be whatever you want to be. Go ahead, live a good life. If you want to be perverted, you want to be rainbow, you want to do all that, but it doesn't need to be in the public's face. On TV, DEI, woke rainbow. It's all in the commercials. It's all whacked out. These workers in the stores, they're all dirty and rainbowed out. There's nobody even competent in these places. They just got hired because they had purple hair, and now the service industry is polluted with all these DEI rainbow weirdos. You go here, there's one. They don't even know their job. Crazy. Because the CEO has political agendas that are perverted and not in the best interest of 99% of most Americans. So let them all tank. Let them take. Yeah, Mike, they're begging for it. What would they expect? These are supposed to be educated people that rise up into their businesses. I got a degree in marketing management and advertisement and communication. You don't need a degree. But why? When they were sitting down at the board meeting and going, hey, Fred, what do you think about this? Let's just promote this perverted transgender rainbow stuff. And Fred said, yeah, that sounds good. What do they say when they discuss these agendas in these board meetings? Like Target and Jaguar and Bud Light. What are they? I'd like to be a fly on the wall. Did somebody in those board meetings say, well, you know what? I don't know. I think that's not a good idea. You know, maybe our stocks might drop because I don't think 99.9% of the consumers that are buying our products, I don't think they will agree with that. Not one guy in any of those board meetings at 8 different corporations. What? What? Now they're all tanking. Zuckerberg, he's up, Trump's behind. The Fruity Trudeau is up, Trump's behind. The Mexican president, she's up, Trump's behind. Joe Scarborough's up, Trump's behind. Now they're all, oh yeah. Go visit the king and kiss the king's ring because it's all done for you criminals. It's all over. It's all over. All these people did everything to screw our country and Trump. And now that the little charade is over, they're all making their way down to Trump's house. And please, Donald, please have mercy on us. Zuckerberg, really, Zuckerberg? You've done nothing on that Facebook, but just freaking smear campaign, censoring the people on Facebook if they say something bad about Kamala or Joe Biden. Zuckerberg. He kicked Donald Trump off of Facebook. That bum, Mark Zuckerberg. He's got the cayunes to go visit Trump at his house. I would have grabbed him at the door. I'd have grabbed him at the door. Punk, get out of here. I'll see you. He should have grabbed him. He should have grabbed him by the neck and he should have said, get off my property. You're trespassing. And I'll see you at the Senate committee hearings and the FCC. So go home, Zuckerberg, and just get ready and get your lawyers. So when you come in front of the Senate hearing committees and all this censorship and all this political manipulation, election manipulation, and everything else, then we can talk. We could talk then, Mark Zuckerberg, little punk weasel that he is. I said the same thing on Facebook earlier, a video like this. I said the same stuff. Punk ass Mark Zuckerberg visits Donald Trump. Yeah. Please have mercy on me, Donald. Please. I've only had a smear campaign against you from day one. Please forgive me. Please don't fine me. Please don't shut Facebook down until further investigations are completed. Shut them down, take them off, and then you could say under investigation. So just like they've been doing for Trump's been under investigation and charges for 10 years. Well, put Zuckerberg through it. Put him through the courts, shut his channel down, shut his Facebook down, and put him through the political process or the judicial process. Put him through that process for 8 years. Lawfare. You want to do lawfare on Trump? We'll do lawfare on Zuckerberg. 99.9% smear campaign. Everything against Trump on his social media. Well, just like CNN and those other bums. They keep it up. They'll shut them down, just like The View, just like ABC, and just like CNN. Clean house. They'll have to construct. Zuckerberg will not be able to hold ultimate power, one-man power over Facebook, which I think whatever amendments they make. which they'll do is say, well, have a more diverse panel to make decisions about Facebook, not just this one bum scrub Zuckerberg because he doesn't like Donald Trump. So he took the liberty to do all that on Facebook. And if anybody said anything bad about Joe Biden or Kamala Harris, they got kicked off or they went to Facebook jail. This little rainbow wimp puts the people in Facebook jail for 30 days. You're going to go in Facebook jail because you said this. Elon Musk, he's got X. You could say whatever you want. You could say whatever you want on X. You could swear, you could say anything you want. Freedom of speech. That's X. YouTube don't like it. They do their cutie pie moves. Facebook don't like it. They do their cutie pie moves. So now they're all backpedaling. They had carte blanche. They had a free run of it for so long. And now, boom, the election is over. Yeah. Kamala's on TV. She looked drunk. She looked like she was on something. They think they're going to run Kamala Harris in 2028. Go ahead. Run her for president in 2028. Go back to California and try to run for governor when Newsom is gone. You see if you could win that shitbox state called California. California is garbage, and New York State is garbage. That's all that's left of the Democrat Party. And you got two dinosaurs, Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer, that have been tanking both of these states for decades. And now New York State citizens are becoming hip, and California's, whatever Californians are left living there. I mean, people have been leaving California and New York State in droves ever since all this crazy stuff's been happening. They've been leaving these garbage states, New York and California. So go back and try to win governor of California, Kamala. Go run for governor over there. The Republicans are gaining ground in California and New York State. They're gaining ground. If the Democrats keep up all this craziness, they're not going to have one state left. They're not going to have one state left. They don't care about the future. They just want the money now. They want the corrupt money now. And whatever the future of their party is, they don't care. They just want the money now. Give me the money grab. And they don't care the future of the Democrat Party. You won't see a Democrat president. I don't know. It'll take 4 or 5 elections. They don't have a prayer. All the Democrat governors and mayors, and what are they going to run? Newsom? You know why Governor Newsom he won't run or be in consideration for it? Because he got too much skeletons in the closet. Yeah. He's got a few skeletons. I don't trust him for nothing, that guy. They're the same people that approved that the little boys and girls, mommy, I want to be a boy, dress me as a boy today. And then if you say no, they tell the teachers and you could be removed. Governor Newsom, how's that make sense? That the teachers are telling the kids, listen, Billy, you could be a girl. Listen, Sally, you could be a boy. Mommy, I want to be a girl. No, you won't. Well, I'm going to tell my teacher. And then they want to remove them from the home and charge the parents with child abuse. That's where Kamala come from, California. That's Governor Newsom out there in Hollywood and La La Land. They're all deranged. They're psycho, perverted, whacked out, whatever. They're done. They're completely done. So thank you, Mike. Thank you, Biggie Small. And anybody that watches this, I appreciate your support. There's a link to the book in the description. There's a super chat in there. There's a Cash App. Help a guy out. If not, hit the like button and be the kings and queens of your world. Don't give up. Keep fighting for your rights. Stick up for what you believe in. And we have freedom of speech. And that's the way it is. So I'll be in the trenches trying to check things out and have a little fun and do my thing. So that's it. Have safe holidays. Don't get depressed. It's high tide for depression during the holidays. We might have lost loved ones and friends that aren't going to be at the table during this. So don't go to alcohol. Don't go to drugs. Keep strong. Believe and have hope in tomorrow, and we could all rise up. All right. We were meant to be kings and queens. Okay. It's just not stuff that sounds good. We were meant to be kings and queens. All right, folks. So that's it. Thank you for joining in and fight for your rights. That's all. Fight for your rights. God bless America. God bless everybody. And I'll come back and we can rock and roll again. Thanks.